The Day of Unity is a day I hope to be able to see in my lifetime. It's a day when we no longer operate with hate, but with love for each other. That day can be soon if we protect our children from the poisons that put them on a destructive path. Right now, our country is full of 9, 10, 11-year-olds throwing up gang signs, being told who their enemies are, dressing up in a certain color, and representing whatever they were taught to represent. They learned this lifestyle by being raised around people living in it. These kids are living in a world of claiming sets and sides, a world of fist fights, then eventually gunplay, a world of criminal behavior, drugs and alcohol, going to juvenile, dropping out of school, and falling deeper and deeper into trouble. They've seen their older brother or cousins or other kids in the neighborhood go through all the same things. They learn to accept incarceration, accept the criminal's life, accept the wasting of their own life. Somehow, in all the chaos, they believe they were born to do that. No, they were born to have beautiful lives. That's what our babies deserve. But they were poisoned by people they looked up to. I love all my people, whether in a gang, out of gangs, running a gang, or trying to help kids in gangs. And that's why I'm speaking to you. You might say, Los, but why are you so worried about what I represent? What's wrong with being proud of where I'm from? It's cool to rep your town, your area, but if you join a gang, it'll mess up your life. As soon as you do that, you automatically inherit enemies. You'll learn to hate people who were taught to hate you just because you're in a gang that has a bad history with theirs. It's like signing up to a self-destruction class. But back to the question of why I'm so adamant about the institution of gangs. It's because I saw all the younger kids in my neighborhood join and then self-destruct. If 11 kids on my street are dead or in prison, and I lived on a small street in my Mexican neighborhood, then I can only imagine how many lives have been destroyed across the nation. Almost every one of the homies here in prison have told me they started out by joining a clique in their hood. We've got more men in prison than in college, the highest percentage of incarcerated men per capita. We have the #1 dropout rate, the #1 race-on-race violence. We're #1 at all the wrong things. And that's why our influence in America is so minuscule that our kids have just a handful of role models. I'm not speaking to shame or disgrace or put down anyone. In fact, it's nobody's fault. It's just a continuing cycle that has existed way before any of us were born. But though it's not our fault, it is our problem. But we have the strength to win. But the Day of Unity is not about Carlos Quad. It's about a movement and a step in the right direction. It's for our babies, so that they won't fall into the same cages we've occupied. The state of Texas is trying to get more money to build more prisons, because we're filling them up as fast as they can build them, and it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. They're making a killing off of poisoned people, and that's why they do nothing to help our youth. The juvenile system only makes our kids worse, and the government knows the system is failing us. The truth is this: it's up to us to save us. Thank you.